So let's start PowerPoint first. So the first thing, we start with the like today our agenda is to work with the PowerPoint and Outlook. If you because Outlook is smaller and we have already worked with Word and Excel, so it's much easier to cover this up first. So I'm just covering that one. So first thing is, if you can find the icon of the Outlook on the main page, it's good. If it is not there, you can also find it like on that. If you don't find it on the desktop, you can find it on the taskbar. If it is not there, you can also find it on the start menu. I have it here like P. You see there are two P's here. Like one is in the orange one, the other one is the P. So this one is PowerPoint and the other one is Publisher. So always like PowerPoint is in the sort of orange or red icon, right? Just in case if you don't have it in the start menu, you can just drag it down here in your applications, and like PowerPoint starts with P, so you can see there it's all coming in the alphabetical order.
Right, alphabetical order, yeah.
Yeah, so you can go to P here,
right there.
Just in case if you don't find it here, it means you have a version that is actually clubbing all the Microsoft applications in one folder. So you can go, and then you can find it in the M, Microsoft Office. And like I have here, Microsoft Office Tools. It is not the right folder, but you will be having the folder which says only Microsoft Office. Once you click this arrow button, you will find all the applications like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher, PowerPoint, Outlook, and OneNote. All these applications inside this folder. So you can just click the wherever you find the PowerPoint. I have it here, so I'm just clicking it here. And always remember, if you have something, just to give you the idea, if you have something on the dashboard, you have to click it. If you have something on the taskbar, or if you're clicking something from your start menu, or if you're clicking something from the application menu, you can actually you can actually click it once and it will open. So just this is opening PowerPoint or any application from any of these places. Okay, so once the PowerPoint is open, it's very easy because we have already covered Word and Excel. So it is just a few extra buttons and you'll be good working with the PowerPoint. So as when we are starting the Word application or the Excel, we are just clicking the blank presentation or blank workbook or blank document, something like this. The same way, start with the blank presentation. For when we are creating a new application, we need to start it with the blank. So let's start this class, start learning. If you see, most of the tools, or you can say the buttons, are same that you have worked before. The only thing is we will be learning a few of these buttons and you will be good with this application too. And you can put it on your resume that you have learned or you know how to work with PowerPoint, right? So let's start this one. So in the older days, when PowerPoint was not there, when we are making the presentations, we used to make the spacing, we used to make the boxes, I mean the font size, everything by ourselves. The only thing is like it used to take a lot of time, but it's taking care of everything. Like even you can see here, the size of this text will be 60 size, and if I click here, the size of this place will text on this place will be 24 size. Why? Because this is the main title of the document and this is the subtitle. So it has taken care of everything by itself, right? So let's start making one PowerPoint presentation. So just do the same thing that we have done before. On half of the screen, just watch my presentation and make or copy the same presentation on your computer so that you got the idea and you can work with it. Okay. So just let me know when you're ready, and then we start working together. Please work with me in this one because in Excel I can stop and tell you, but this one is very simple. When you work with me, you will get the idea that how to work with it. Okay, I'm just pausing the recording.
Okay. I'm trying to get the.
So if you see, there's a Microsoft folder here on the top. Just click the arrow next to it, right? And then in this one, see the PowerPoint is there, like Microsoft PowerPoint. You can just click that one. Come down, 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 and here you go. Yeah, click it. Right. So you are already inside the like PowerPoint
PowerPoint.
presentation and start working with it. Now make it like restore phase, like make it half of the screen and then watch my video on half of the screen so that we can work together. Like in this one, yeah, make it further small. Yeah, drag it left. Okay, so let's create the first presentation. Let's make the name of this presentation is Microsoft Office.
You have full screen, so can I minimize it? Or can I?
Yeah, you can do the restore. Like you can make my screen as restores, then it will become
Okay.
smaller. Then you can adjust half of it.
Let me see if I can do that.
So if you go on the top here, you will find three buttons. One is like the cross.
Yes, I know exactly how, but it doesn't show on my.
Yeah. So if you no, my buttons are different. These buttons are different. You will find these buttons in your screen too.
On my screen too.
Go on the top. If you go on the top here, you will find the three buttons comes down. Those are the minus, the restore, and the cross button. In the restore, once you click it, if the screen becomes smaller, it is fine. If it is not, then you can just drag it like using the same arrow, like this one, and then you can make it
Now
smaller.
is it okay? You did it smaller, but on your
Yeah,
side,
but you will still see my entire screen. You will
yeah,
see
I see his entire screen. Yeah, but I didn't see mine coming out like you. I see in the bottom. Yes, on the bottom it's coming. I can see all my.
Okay, so the class is about we are making a presentation for our existing class. The class is about Microsoft and QuickBooks. And let's say the subtitle, we just type here the name of the instructor. You can type your name as the student. So my name is Ghulam Raza and institute name is AAA Institute, right? And the address is, just for the sake of, you can just to give you the idea that you can type whatever you want. Woodland Hills, California, right? So you can type you can make the first presentation. And you see, I was just typing. I was not making the size of the font. I was not making the spacing between the two things. I would just keep on typing. But of course, I was making the distance, like making Ghulam Raza in one line, AAA Institute in second line, and address in third line. So of course, I am bringing three information in 3 lines. But if you see here on the top, system is taking care of it. System says Microsoft Office and QuickBooks. When system feels that the sentence cannot come in one line, it has automatically sent the rest of the like word in the second line and adjusted in the central line. So everything is already predefined. You don't need to work with it. It's already ready. But just in case, if you want to make size smaller, bigger, if you want to change the font color, you always have, once you select it, you can apply those changes from here or whatever you want. Like I'm just giving the idea that it is not necessary that you have to do the same way what is there. You can also make changes. So, but for this class, we are not making any changes. We are going with the flow. Like we are just learning how to work with the QuickBooks, making changes in the pre-defined styles and everything. You can make later on. Like if you want to make bold, if you want to make it highlighted, or if you want to make the change, if you want to change the font color, we already learned it in the Word, so you just need to do the same way. Only thing is, if you want to make something bold, highlight, or something, you need to come to that folder, come to that box, and then select it, and then you can just apply them. So let's say if I want to, I'm just showing you here, if I want to change the font color, I can just come here and then click it. And now you can see that the font color is red color. Okay. So So once you are done with the first presentation or first slide, you can go and you want more slides, you can always go to the next portion here, new slide option, click it. Just to give you the idea, if you want similar more slides, you can always say duplicate selected slide. So if you click it, you see the same slide is created one more time. we don't need it, but I was just telling you that if you want to create a similar slide with similar information, you can always do that part. And then I'm just deleting it. So deleting is very easy. Select the slide that you want to delete, right click, and then you can delete, or select the slide and delete the button from your keyboard and it will delete it. That's it. Next thing, if I want to I want to make one more slide, I'll be selecting the I will clicking this new slide button and or command, and then I come down. Let's say I want to make some I want to write some data about Microsoft Office. I want to create a slide that has some data about Microsoft Office, or I want to discuss something about Microsoft Office. I'll be clicking title and content, click it, and then here I'm just creating one more slide which is about the Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office, and in Microsoft Office, what we'll be discussing? We'll be discussing about Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook, right? So you see, I did not do anything. I just keep on typing. System is taking care of the entire presentation. So once I did it, uh, let's go to create a new slide. So if you click it, the same, I want similar slide for the QuickBooks. So title content, I'll be clicking this one more time. Once I click it, and then you see, I again get the similar slide. I can type here QuickBooks. And for QuickBooks, we'll be working with creating a company in, uh, in QuickBooks. Like we are not learning how to create a company in the government records. We are learning how to create a company in your accounting software. Then we'll be working with our customers, or let's go step by step. So then we'll be learning with the balance sheet. Or let me make the right word, which is used in the QuickBook. We work with the chart of accounts and items and services. Then we're working with customers, vendors, banking, and the last thing is reports. So these are things that we'll be covering in our QuickBook portion. So you're with me until here, or I pause the recording so that you can catch up.
Yeah, can
So you see, I'm just creating I created this same slide, like similar slides, using this button, which is the
that's
table.
the new
I
slides.
just want to show you one more. Yeah, I just want to show you one more thing. In this one, you can also bring the charts. You can also bring the data, the table and the charts, and of course, different. You can say the smart art or something from the internet. Your pictures from your computer, pictures from the internet, the small movies, all of these things you can bring in from the internet in your presentation. But right now, and you can see that I created this one, the similar slide. This is a similar slide. I inserted the different data, but the type of slide was similar, like it is title and content. So even this one, the third one, is the same title and content. And in this one, you can see that I can bring in not only the words or text, I can also bring different stuff as well. So let's make a practice of make one example of this one. So I'm just bringing the data. Let's say, uh, what's it called? Is it, yeah. So usage of Microsoft Office statistics, right? Let's see if system can give us some statistics. See here. So we have some data show that in which
Sure.
year or where, how it was used. So let me use this one or this one that is showing how the data was used in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
So bring this one, insert, and then you can see that how the MS Office was used. Facebook was used this much, like in different years, and how it's a data for men and women, like how many people are using it, and then what is the relationship of the gender using these things. So like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it doesn't give us the data of actually the one I'm looking for. So let me delete it. I can go online and then I can bring the data one more time. Usage of Microsoft Office. Statistics. Statistics of Microsoft Office used. So let's make this one. So you can see there are different statistics available. You
Right.
can. I'm just trying to find if something is pertaining to my data. So I'm just pausing the record. So I'm just putting this information here. Statistics of usage of Microsoft Office. Right. So it's not the right picture. Maybe it is some years back. I don't know. But just for the sake of presentation, I just want to show you that you can bring in some data or pictures from the internet and paste it here so that you can watch it afterwards or present it in your presentation. You can also create your own data, like you can research and found that in 2010 the MS Office was used this much and its usage is increasing like every year. Or you can also type these are the competitors of Microsoft Office. You can put everything whatever you want in the presentation and put it, make it a chart, and then bring that chart in here. So once it is done, we can also make some more presentation here. So if you, yeah, if you are typing something about one topic and you need more space, the information is small. Let's say if you're typing about some items, which is like you can give one heading and you can put all the text about that item here. You can do this part. Or if you want on one place, you can bring the you can say the you can type something about that part, and on the other side you can bring the picture, because you can bring the pictures on both the side. Let's bring this thing here about Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office, and here we are typing what it's comprising of: Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. And here we can bring one picture from the internet. The same thing. Let me bring Microsoft Office. And then you see a lot of pictures. Just bring any picture that you like. I select this one, insert, and then you can see that paste it in this place. One more thing, when you click, you will find a you will find one you can say tool on the right side that will tell you to select the pictures and everything, and then it will bring the same thing here. So if any one of you can share your screen, and then I'll show you how to work with it. So Mark, if you are with me, you can just share your screen, and then I'll tell you how to bring the picture on this side. I know in 2010 there was a little bit difference, yeah. So let's choose any of these, like the to content, if you want to bring the to content downside. Yeah, this. Oh, you have not created the first one, right? That's fine.
No.
We'll work with it later. So just give the heading on the top, click to add title.
Oh, here? Right here?
Yeah, yeah, just start typing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, Microsoft. No, we are discussing about Microsoft, right? So give this.
A name or something?
Yeah, Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft?
Just type MS Office. Both of
Okay.
these are same.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Office, right? And then in the Office on the left side, just type what topics we'll be covering. Come down. One more
Right
time.
here on this one here.
Yeah, just type. Just start typing. Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Word.
Or
We're working with Word. Enter.
oh, enter. Okay.
Excel,
PowerPoint. Oh,
Excel,
Excel. Enter.
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. PowerPoint.
The one word. PowerPoint is a one word.
Oh, it's only one word. Okay. Point. And
Outlook,
Outlook.
OUT.
Yeah, yeah.
It's also one word. OUT,
Yeah.
LWL. Yeah.
Right.
And then in the Excel, just make one C between X and E.
Excel.
X and E. Just make one C between X and E. So click in between the X
Yeah.
and E.
Right here.
One more time.
So,
One more time. One
oh,
forward. Like after between X and E.
X.
X and E, which comes after. Yeah.
Here.
Click here.
Excel. Got it.
Okay. So on the right side, just bring one picture. On the right side, yeah,
Right
just
here
bring
and
one
this one
picture.
here.
You see, you have 6 options. The first one is table. The second one is chart that we have learned in Excel, right? The third one
Right.
is you can bring some pictures, like if you are making some presentation.
And this
The,
one is insert smart graphics.
yeah, so not this one. We are not working with this one.
Oh, no, not that one. Okay, cancel that one.
Then the next one is the picture, which is from the internet. Sorry, from your computer. But we don't
Insert
want any.
picture.
We are trying to bring something from the internet. So go to the next one.
Right here,
Yeah,
this one.
this is the one. Clip art is the one which is bringing the picture from the internet. So see, this is the difference. Mine opens directly the place from where I can bring, right? You can update your this tool, like in the where you have mentioned lines, just type here Microsoft Office.
Where and where?
Yeah, the same place where you have mentioned line. Yeah, yeah. No, on the right side, right side. In the tools. Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah,
tools.
in this menu. Yeah, come down here. Go up. You go very fast. Go up. Yeah, this is the box. Yeah, just type here.
Where's the lines? Okay.
Yeah, so just type here Microsoft Office.
Okay. Microsoft.
MS Office or Microsoft Office.
Oh, MS Office. It's on what is it? MS Office. All right.
Yeah, click go. On your right side, see there's a button. Yeah. Right, there are a lot of options available. So you can just select any of these. Let's say you want to bring in the icon, which is this one. You see on the left side, down side, bring your cursor down. Yeah, this is the one. Go up, 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 up. Yeah, just bring this one. Yeah, click it. And that's it. Your
Insert in the okay.
And then just close this toolbar, like close this option
This one
for.
here.
Yeah, just close it. Yeah. So now your picture does like your presentation is a picture too, right?
Right.
Just click outside of it. Click anywhere. Yeah. So now your presentation will look like this one.
Okay.
Let's make one more slide.
One more what?
One more slide. Like if you just go to this new slide option, go up. Click one more slide, and select. If you come down. Yeah, there's the one.
Blank.
On your right side. On your right side.
The blank.
On the right side.
Content with caption.
Yeah.
That one.
Click it. Yeah, click it. What we have done right now, you can do the similar thing here as well. The only difference is you have more space for the picture, right? On your right side. So just type here Quickbooks on the top, in the title, write Quickbooks. Quickbooks, no, in the title.
Over here on the top.
Yeah,
right here.
This is the title.
Okay.
Write Quickbooks.
Okay.
Quick, quick.
Okay.
Quick means fast.
What is it? QUI. right? Can hear you.
CK. Quick.
CK, Quickbook. Together.
Yeah, together. Right. And then search the same thing on your from the internet. Like come to the right side.
To the right side, right here.
Yeah, come down, 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 down. Yeah, exactly. Click on it. Yeah, click it. And then instead of Microsoft Office, just type QuickBooks.
Oh, okay, here. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Just type QuickBooks. The same thing we have written there. Yeah. Click go.
Go.
See, we got a lot of presentations, or you can say the pictures of QuickBooks. Keep going down. I think these are all different pages of QuickBooks. So let me select that will show the right information or more information about the QuickBook. Just drag up. I think there's a picture that shows all the icons. Yeah, just a minute.
Which one? This one?
No.
No.
Keep selecting. Keep going down slowly, because keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Going down. Let me pause the recording so that you don't have to watch it. So yeah. So once you select it, just close this toolbar that is for bringing the picture. Close it. Yeah, that's it. So now you can start typing about QuickBook, like you'll be working in the QuickBook with the on the left side, the text
over
box.
here.
Yeah, type about like you'll be working with customers, vendors, banking. So you can just type these headings.
Okay, customers.
Banking. Reports.
What's that?
Reports.
Oh, reports. Okay.
So I just give you one, like the idea that how you can create the slides. So let me move to my screen and then I'll show you. Mario, do you want me to see your screen? Okay, let's share your screen too so that you get at least a few of the slides by yourself and then I'll move to my screen. Yeah, now it's Mario's turn.
Do I have to unshare my?
Yeah.
Stop share. Okay. So, give me 1 second. Okay.
Good. So you are already with me. So good. Yeah. So let me start sharing my screen. So Mario, you are good, right? I don't have to tell you anything. You are already with me.
Yeah.
The only thing is like this page is about MS Office. On the left side, you mentioned QuickBook. It is not about QuickBooks. It is about MS Office. So you can type here Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or whatever you want, right? On the left side, yeah, in the text box. Yeah, here. Yeah. Or you want to type here about the QuickBooks? I don't know. Like, okay.
I'm just messing around.
Let's see your third slide. Click the third slide. Yeah. See, it's about MS Office. On the right side, you bring the picture of MS Office. In this place, you bring the name of it, right? If you like this picture like MS Office, then it is fine. If you want to change it, you can always delete it and bring the new picture, right? So it's your choice. But if you click the fourth one, it means the fourth one is about QuickBooks, right? So instead of MS Office, type there QuickBooks. Yeah. So this will be the page for QuickBooks, right? Good. QuickBooks, right? And in the QuickBooks, you can type the name of the topic you will be covering in the QuickBook. Those are like customers, vendors. Yeah. So we're covering about customers. CUST. Yeah. Customers. MERS. Right.
My
Customers,
fingers are too
vendor.
fat.
Yeah. Customers. Enter. Vendors. Banking. If you see, you are only typing. System is taking care of the capitalization and everything, right? Banking and company itself, COMPANY, Y, COMPANY, company. This is about the balance sheet and income statement, these things. Yeah. No need. Just type company. Company is fine. And the last thing is reports. Yeah. Last thing is reports. Right. That's it. So you see, all of these things will be part of QuickBooks. On the right side, you bring the picture of MS Office. So just delete this picture. Come to the right side. Yeah, this picture is about MS Office. So just delete it. Delete button. Yeah, that's it. And delete this one also. Delete this picture also. Yeah, because it's not. It has not covered the right area. Just delete it and bring one picture from the internet. Yeah. So here are a lot of pictures from the internet. For QuickBooks, you can just simply select any of these because now you're in the QuickBooks already. Keep going. Okay. Whatever you like whatever the picture you feel good. Yeah, that's it. So now you have the QuickBook picture. Just click outside of it. It will be gone. Yeah, just click outside of it. If you want to make it bigger or smaller, you can use this one. But I don't think that you need to do it. It's almost the right size. Yeah. See, there are okay. Just click one more time. One more time. The picture, right? And then you see there's a box in the downside, left side, right side, right? If you drag it down, it will make the picture bigger. So if you just for the sake of practice, yeah, a little bit, drag it down. See, it's making the picture bigger. Just in case if you want to make any picture bigger or like move to the left side or right side, you can do that part while remaining in this one. But normally system is by default bringing the picture at its like at its with acceptable good size or right. So yeah, so let me start sharing my screen and then we work with it. Okay, good.
So I just get out of this one right here
Sorry.
on the right side. Do I just click the X?
Yeah, just close it. Yeah, so once you close it, your picture will be more like right. So it's more prominent, more visible. Now let's start sharing my screen and then I'll show you rest of it. Share. Okay, so I created one file for the presentation name. The second slide detailing about the Microsoft Office. Third slide about the QuickBooks. Fourth slide. This slide I just give you the idea that if you want to bring some statistics or table or something, you can also bring from the internet. So I bring this chart. Then now I am discussing something about other slides, which is like if you want to bring some content and the pictures together with this one, you can also in here. But you have one more option available. Let me see if I created that one or not. No. You have one more option available to do the same thing, which is here. Here we have specifically designed content with caption where you can go and bring this thing. So this time I used I think I used one of these. Where it is? I used this one for creating this slide. I have another one, which is this one, specifically designed for the text and the you can say with the pictures. I'm bringing this slide. So click it. I'm creating this one for the QuickBooks. So QUICK QuickBooks, and then here we'll be discussing about customers, vendors, banking company, balance sheet, and income statement. Right. So once I have written it, I want to bring a picture. I'll just simply click this button. Like there are different buttons, but I want to bring a picture from the internet. So this is the button for that one. If I click it, I'll be typing here Quickbooks. So once I click it and then click enter, I'll be getting a lot of. I was looking, Mark. I was looking for this picture actually. So
Okay.
once I click it, insert. So now you see it is actually it is the main dashboard of QuickBooks. So it will tell us customers, vendors, everything in this place, and all the topics that we'll be covering. Most of it is part of this screen. So that's why I was trying to find this picture on your computer, but I was unable to find it. So once you have selected the picture, uh, let's move to another thing. Go to the home tab again. I want to bring one more slide, and the slide is the comparison. So what's the comparison? The class is about Microsoft Office and QuickBooks. You see the U is capital, which is not part of like writing the right way. So let me correct it. Normally system correct it automatically, but mine is didn't do it, so I'm just doing it by myself. So in the Microsoft Office, what is the comparison? Word is used for, sorry, I was creating, yeah. Word is used for Word, and we are using it for bibliography. Letters, what else? Stories, right? Excel, data, uh, and then we have PowerPoint. We use it for presentation. Outlook, we use it for uh, emails, appointments, or let me make it simple, one word, scheduling. Rather than writing meeting, appointments, this and that, scheduling, or jobs. So all of these are tasks. I combine all of them and put them as scheduling. Uh, when it comes to the QuickBooks, it's an accounting software, right? So when we say accounting software, it means we work with it for our customer transaction, vendors transaction, banking transaction, and of course our balance sheet and income statement. So this is a basic difference. One is for different items, one is this one. So I just created this slide just to show you that you can, if you are working with comparing, or if you want to compare two items, you can always use a slide which is comparison slide here. Because here you can type the main heading, in the second one you can type the two headings and give details about these two. You can also bring pictures from the internet instead of typing the data. Like it's your choice if you want to compare the pictures. You can bring one picture here, one picture here. Let's say if you want to, if you're comparing the African lion and let's say Asian lion, you can type here African lion here, Asian lion, bring a picture of African lion here, Asian lion here. So you can compare the picture or the look of both of these type of lines. The same way, if you are comparing like just to give you the idea, uh, the tax benefit available for businesses, tax available available for the individuals. So you can bring the data and paste it here for the business and here for the individual. So it depends what you want to compare. You can bring those information here and paste it, or you can also type here if you want to type it by yourself. So once it is done, normally we are having sometimes during the break one slide. You can also create a slide for our breaks, that is this one. And let's say we can type here break time, enjoy your lunch in lounge, something like this, whatever you want to type. Once you type it, you see you have typed it, it's on the top. The only thing is, it is not necessary that you have to keep it here. You can also drag it down and the word will start coming downside. It is your choice where you want to keep it. Once you are happy with your placement, simply make it centralized or whatever you want. Once you do it, you can also do the other changes from the system. So this is your choice how you want to present this item in your screen. So once it is done, or if you want to bring any picture or something, you can also bring here. So this is one slide. And then once the presentation finished, we need one more slide for our closing, right? So that one is similar to this one. The only difference is this is break time. That will be thank you for watching. So instead of doing all of these stuff by myself again, we can also say duplicate, sorry, we have already selected this slide. So you can just simply say duplicate selected slide. So once you do it, it comes here, and then I can just simply say thanks for watching. And goodbye. So my presentation is ready. The only thing is I can see that this is on the wrong place. Break time should be in center of my presentation. So I can press the left mouse key and drag it upward. So you see, I want to, let's say, place it after the fourth one. I bring it here and my presentation slide is at the place where I want it to be. So if you forget to create any of the slide, don't worry. You can create it anytime, and then you can drag it up or down wherever you want. Let's say if you don't want it here, you want to bring it down, you can just bring it down. If you want to delete it, very easy. Simply you can press the delete button, select it first and press the delete button, or you can right click and then you see the delete slide option is here. So all of these things are possible. So once we are done with creating the slides, the next step is uh, technically we are done with it, but just to show you that if you want to insert any picture or table or something, you can also insert from here. Then this space is in the newer versions. It is nothing but just to allow you to make something with your touch screen things. Let's say I just make one thing here and then I'll just undo it. So if I want to highlight something, I click it and then I'll just highlight it. If I want to type something with a pen or something, I can just start typing here. You can see, let me make it darker. So if I want to make something here, you can see my things here. Like it's all free flow. Is if you want to use the touch screen or something, this is the way.
Known caller.
The next thing is the design. From here, the actual buttons comes up for our, until now what we are using, we are only creating the slides. From here, we want to see how my, or we want to finalize how my presentation should look like. So if you see my screen, it's very plain, like it's all white color. If I want to make a little bit you can say advanced, not advanced, more presentable, I can just select a lot of styles which are already available here. So if I browse over it, it will hover over it, it will show you how my presentation will look like. So I can choose the one I like, and these are not the only one. If you go down, you have a lot of other options available. So you can just hover over it and it will show you how your presentation will look like if you apply that change. So let me apply this one, but let me show you first all. There are a lot of options available, right? So it's your choice, your taste, you can decide. Or based on the meeting style, like if it's a very formal meeting, you can decide based on that. If, oh, I like this one. If you have some other styles, you can use the other one. So like when I was hovering, I like this style. So let me like this. Once I apply this change here, my entire presentation is now this style, right? Next thing. So I have completed this one. The next part is transition. How you want your things to come up to the screen. So let's say if I want my things to come like push, push is like this way. There's a white way where it's coming from the sides. It's also from the split, like coming from both the sides. Reveal is this way. So a different way of showing your things. So the way you like, you can put that way. For the sake of this practice, let me make it push because it looks normally we are seeing in the meetings the same way. Next part, once you put this transition style, you can also do the timings, like let's make it faster or small, you can say the slower. So if you increase the time here on the right side, and then if you click this button, then you see it's going further slower. If you want to make it faster, you can just reduce the time here, and then click this button, and then you can see the difference between the two movements. And then the sound, if you see here, there's no sound, but if you want to make a sound with the change of each slide, a lot of options available for you. Normally we are seeing the chime or push sound are there when or arrow sound are there when the people are making presentations. But if you don't make it, that's fine. Like it's your choice if you want your system to make a sound with the change of each slide. So yeah, like this one, I don't know whether you can hear it or not, but it will just make a sound of like an arrow is thrown. And then once it is done, once you make all the changes, which is like here, uh, you just simply click apply to all. So now whatever you have selected is, you can see here on the in the start side that the the transition is applied to all of these slides, right? Let me show you one more time. So once you are here, you have selected this part, and then you want to make the transition for this one. You select it this way. Once you have selected, and then oh, I'm working on this one. That's one. I want to make the transition here. I can just select it, and then I can just select push or whatever the style I want. Once I select it, I can select the timings, and then once I'm done, you see that it is the once it is selected, it will show us the sign of star that says that the push is or transition style is selected for this slide. And if you want to apply the same thing to all of your slides, you can just simply say apply to all. Once you see apply to all, you see this star sign is now available after each of these slides. So it means the transition is applied to all of these, right? Next thing, animation. Animation is very lengthy process. Like if you have, like right now we have only 5-6 slides, but let's say if you have hundreds of slides, then it will become very difficult for you to work with it. Like I always show my students one of my slides for my other class to give you the idea that why I am not very much fond of this thing, but of course uh, this is one of the way of presentation, so people are using it. So this is my one of the presentation, and it's very clean. Like I have not made anything like fancy in this one, but if you can see, the presentation is almost 189 pages long. So if I have to do the transit, like if I have to do the changes in all of them, it will be a very big exercise to put the animation in all of it. Why? Because animation is applying the changes on each of the boxes created here. So what will happen? I have to go page by page each of it, and then I have to apply it. So I'm always a time saver person. So if you want, you can do it, but if you don't, you can do the way the page is coming up, the same way the the pictures or the text on your page can come in a different style. So that we can do with the animation. So let's work with this one. So your words will be coming like this, or if you say split, that will be coming like this, or wipe will be like this, flying like this, fade will be like this, appear will be like this. Let's go with the flying. And then because it's come very fast, you can also increase the time. And then again, you can do it. So now it's much faster, increase the time. Right. This is the way. Now it's a little bit slower. If I like the way, I can click it, and then I can apply the flying time one more time. And now you see my name will be coming like this. And then you can again see here, sorry, you can again see here, if I have to do the slower things, then I have to increase the time here, and then again preview, and then that's how my things will be coming up. And it will assign a number to them. On this page, this will come first, my name will come second, then third, and then fourth. So this is the way you have to go all the slides with this way, and then you have to finish it. Like, it will not be the same way like once we are done with the transition, we just say apply to all, and then it will do. No, in the animation you have to do every box. And so once you select it, you see it becomes one box, right? Let me, there's a box. So by saying box means this presentation area, you have to select one by one to make this thing like numbers, and then it will appear in the sequence we numbered them. So once it is done, these are the main slides that we want to work with. The rest is the slideshow. That's it. So this is all you need to know. So what we have learned here in the home tab, you can just use this slideshow. Like you can create different type of slides, right? In the draw, like then comes the design one. You choose the style of the page. The transition, you see how your presentation comes in the when you are doing the presentation. Let me delete this one. I just created by mistake. And then animations is if you want to change the style of your things coming up in the screen. And then the slideshow. This is the last portion where you are just letting your system, or you are doing a presentation and letting your system to show the presentation on the screen. So let's say if you want to do a presentation, just click from beginning. And then when you're discussing, you can just click on your computer, enter, and then it will bring the next thing one by one. Here again, so you see that all the presentation is done. That's it. So presentation is done. This is the basic way of doing the presentation. If you want to if you are in the mid of, like, let's say you are doing a presentation and by chance your system shut down or something happened, you know that you are on the slide number 7. So once you come back, your system does not open, or didn't open in the right place, like it open on the screen number 1 or slide number 1. Don't get panic. You know that you are on slide on 7th one, so you can just directly go to the 7th slide, and then you can just click the from current slide. So it will be starting from the slide you were working with. So this is one thing. And then the way we have learned here is actually the presentation. Do a presentation in a manual way. There's another way of doing a presentation wherein you see that the person is speaking in front of you, and the slides are actually changing by itself. That is called rehearse timing. So what you do, you before going to the meeting, you rehearse with your slides and see how much time each of your words are taking, or your presentation is taking, and then you select you set the timer for each of the slide. So how you can do that? Let's learn that part. Select the first slide and then click rehearse timings, and then you see the first slide comes up, so it's blank. So I'll be clicking enter, and if you see on the top, this timer is for my this slide. This timer is for my entire presentation. So I click enter, Microsoft Office and QuickBooks. This course is like done by me or teach by me. I'm from Triple Institute, and the institute is at Woodland Hills, California. Once I click it, you see my slide time has become 0 because this slide has not yet started. And then the total presentation time is on the right side. So now I'm discussing Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and then I click here. QuickBooks is about creating a company, chart of accounts, customers, vendors, banking, reports, and then I'll click. This is the statistics of usage of MS Office. Then break time, enjoy your lunch in the lounge, right? And then you see, once it is 0, we don't need to start once it is 0. We can start uh, saying our words in the section, like in the you can say when we are making the rehearsal. When it starts counting, like when it is 1, then we can start counting. Then Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook are Microsoft Office items or applications, and then QuickBooks is customers, vendors, banking, and company. Then Microsoft Office and QuickBooks comparison, and Microsoft Office is for different items, but QuickBook is specifically for the accounting application. Then you have the thanks for watching and goodbye, right? So if I have selected this time, it tell me that your entire presentation is of 1 minute 35 seconds. If you want to save the settings, you can say yes. So now run from the beginning. So now I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting and just talking to my audiences by myself. System will take care of the timings. So you'll see that after 12 seconds, we just enter and started it. So you will see that after 12 seconds, my name and things start coming up. So this is a Microsoft Office. My name is Raza, Triple Institute, and Woodland Hills. Right. So now the slide change automatically. Now we're discussing like Microsoft Office is Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. So in this one, we're discussing about this part. And then like as soon as I finish speaking, I know that I have already rehearsed it, so it will be automatically, slide will be changing. In QuickBooks, creating a company, chart of accounts, customers, vendors, banking, and reports. We'll be discussing the statistics of usage of MS Office. Break time, enjoy your lunch in lounge. Then Microsoft Office comprised of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. And here I discuss a little bit more about when you need to start, like not from 0. And when it changes to 1, then you need to start recording your things so that your timer is correct. So I discussed this part. That's why it's taking a little bit longer. And then the QuickBooks, it's all about the customers, vendors, banking, and company. We'll be discussing this part. Then comparison of Microsoft Office. Office is comprising of a lot of applications. QuickBook is especially for the accounting software. Is accounting software. Yeah. And thanks for watching and goodbye. So you see, in the first phase, I did it manually. I was clicking the button for changing of each screen. In the second one, I was not changing the screen. System was taking care of changing because every slide has a timer and it changed the slide at the right time, like at the same time I selected it for. So that's the way we can work uh, with the presentation. So we know how to work with the manual presentation. We have done it with the semi-automatic presentation. There is third one, which is like you are actually recording your presentation before, like before the meeting. Even you record your voice with it, and you are sitting with the audiences and watching, just like a movie. You don't need to do anything. You will be sitting with the audiences. You have recorded the entire presentation before meeting. So let's do that part too. So I don't know whether you will be able to listen to me or not when I do it. But yeah, once you do it for your recording, you'll be able to listen to the recording by yourself. So let's do it again. So the first thing is like if I want to do the recording, I need to click the record slideshow. Once I click it, and then you see on the downside, it says, sorry, it's already gone to the last slide. Let me go to the first one. Yeah. So you can see here slide 1 of 9. So it shows that what is the number of this slide. The next thing, it shows us how much time we have already created for it. Like my presentation before I created was of 1 minute 35 seconds, and 25 seconds was while I was discussing on this slide, right? So now I'm going to record my newer one. I can also add the video here. Like if I want to add my video, like my you can say my video, it will be coming like wherever I want. Like normally it comes at the bottom of the page. So this is another option available. But right now, let's start recording. So if you want to record, the first thing you'll be doing is click the record button. And once you click the record button, it will give you a timer like 3, 2, 1, go. And then once it says go, there will be 2 timers going on the downside, which says that how much time this page recording is taking. The other one is showing the total time of recording. So once we start doing it, you will find it. Okay. So let's start recording it. So you see it says 3, 2, 1, start. So now you see it says it's on the downside. You can see the total time of recording for this slide, and this is the time for uh, like what's it called? It's a time for the total presentation. So let's start working with this one. If when you're doing it, you need to make sure that you are actually clicking the buttons. So if I click the first one, the first thing will come up, because this is a recording of the entire presentation, your voice, and you're bringing the data as well, or text on the screen as well. So first click, then second click will give my name, third click will give the institute's name, and then the Woodland Hills, which is the address. Once I click this one, you see this time becomes 0 again. Once it becomes 0, then you don't have to say anything, and you have to start saying when it becomes 1, so that your things will be in the right place. So Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. And when it's QuickBook, it's creating a company, chart of account, customers, vendors, banking, and reports. Then statistics of usage of Microsoft Office. So 95% market saturation, 1 billion installation. Then break time, enjoy your lunch in the lounge. Then Word, like here we'll be discussing about Microsoft Office. That will be Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. QuickBooks is about customers, vendors, banking, and company balance sheet and income statement. Microsoft Office and QuickBooks. Microsoft Office is comprising of different applications that are actually covering like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook for different type of jobs. QuickBooks is especially for is a specialized accounting software. And then thanks for watching, and goodbye. Right. So once you are done, you click enter, enter, and then you can just simply run the slideshow from beginning. And I don't know whether you can hear me or not, but I
Yeah.
can hear. So you can see system is running by itself. The presentation is actually is spoken by itself. Like everything is done by itself. I'm just watching it, sitting with the audiences, the entire presentation. So yeah, just to give you the idea, uh, once you are working for the words transition into the presentation. Here is the time. Don't select it from the slide itself, but select it from the words itself. So you need to come into the slide and select the box. So come down and then yeah, select, let's say select the Microsoft Office. No. Go to Microsoft Office area. Up. Yeah, yeah. Just left click here. Just left click here. Inside the box. Inside the box. Yeah, come here. Yeah, so you see the outline of this box comes up, right? So if you want to bring this thing, as soon as you see, once you click inside it, all the buttons that were like those are not available or frozen are now enabled. Now you can use these buttons. So how you want your things to come up right now, it's none. You can select as fly in, float in, split, any style that you want to work with your words. So let's say feet, they will look like this. If you go with the fly in, they will come like this. Float in, I like this one, but your choice. Yeah, this one. Yeah, and then you see you have selected it for the top box, right? Now you have other information in the next column. Where is your name, institute name, and the city information is there. So you can select this box. Yeah, select it. See, the outline comes up for this box. And then you can again go and select the float in one more time. So now you see it's coming up one by one, right? So once you are happy with it, uh, the only thing is if you see on the left side, it has shown you that the first will come this name, second this will come, third this will come, fourth this will come. So it has shown you the hierarchy, they will be coming up. That's it.
Okay.
So now you can just simply, if you want to continue, then you have to do the same thing for all the slides. I don't do it, but yeah, if you are really into the presentation, you can do that. And then go to the slideshow, go up, right side, yeah, slideshow tab, yeah, select it. And then you can just simply click from beginning. From beginning, so whenever you go for a presentation, you start it from the beginning, say yes, okay. See, now your presentation started. You can also click enter to start bringing your things. So this is the first, you can say thing that needs to come, and then keep clicking one by one, slowly. Then you see with each click something will be coming up. See, the way you have selected in your system or in your presentation, the things are coming up one by one. Click one more time, and then you'll see your next slide coming up. Click next time, click one more time, your next slide comes up. In the first one, it didn't come together. Why? Because we have selected for that screen the you can say uh, like animation for that one, like how the things will come on the screen one by one. So that's why they were not coming together in one click. They come in a sequence. You selected L 1, 2, 3, 4, but all of the other screen we have not done that thing, so they are all coming together. Click enter. Click one more time. So you see all of these things are very nicely presented, and then click enter. That's it. So if you want, you can make this presentation as the recorded one, like as I told you, automated, or like uh, automated for changing the slides. You can choose the way you want, and then you can use it. So yeah, let's see the mark screen, like how he has done. You're okay. Yeah. So just click enter two times, and you'll be out of this screen. One more time. That's it. So now save this presentation for your like uh, for your for your record that you have completed this task. Yeah, Mark, now it's your turn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in the market. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure.